Hello, Nigerians. You see, when we want to talk about fighting corruption, we shouldn't leave any stone unturned. There is no way you can fight corruption and they will point at a certain person and tell us that that person is untouchable. If we want to start to fight Nigeria, we need to learn how to turn every stone upside down. All the chiefs, so if they are corrupt, we will mention their names. Ex-governor, present governor, kings, queens, president, we have to temper everybody. If you look at what is going on in Rivers State today, you know, Nyesom Wike thought that he has become the god of Rivers State. And so he was trying to shut up everybody in Rivers State and handle the affairs of Rivers State. And when he was there and after he left, Nyesom Wike rigged the Rivers State election and gave it to Tinubu. As a PDP member, we all know that he have no business in dealing with APC, because there is no business that two enemies can work together. So we now understand all the impunities they are doing. Listen to me, guys. Fighting this corruption starts when people start to talk about dividing the nation. If you can remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't start to tell us to divide Nigeria. No. He started instead by fighting corruption. But he finally realized that everyone in Nigeria is corrupt. Everyone is corrupt. When we say everyone, we mean everyone, every entity, every office is corrupt. That is when he found that he cannot continue like that. So he now choose to go and live with his people so that we can at least have a transparent governance in our own part, our own section. Then he started to request for a referendum. There is nowhere in the world today that requesting for a referendum is something evil, except Nigeria. Wike was the governor of Rivers State, and Wike finally started to work with his enemies. And he stopped PDP actually. He stopped PDP, stopped P2B, who was somebody who wanted to at least make some few changes in Nigeria. Why I'm giving all gratitude to all of these guys that have been looking for secession is because people like Sunday Igboho, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Samuel Ekpa, they are the reason why Nigeria is trying to fight corruption now. Because they have found out that if they continue the way they are continuing, they are taking things, the youths are going to wake up. And any nation that the youth wake up, that nation is gone. Yes, because the power is in the hands of the youth. And when the youth wake up, the military will join them, the police will join them, because nobody is comfortable anymore in Nigeria. So that is why you are seeing people like Fubara now, the former and the current governor of Kaduna State. They are trying to come up and tell you, no, that the former governors were doing evil. Can you imagine how much money Wike was embezzling from Rivers Post? Can you imagine how much Nasara, this El-Rufai, have stole from Kaduna Post? And it is not only the two of them, all the other governors. We are discussing even about the one that happened before, Yaya Bello. These people are just using their brain. They are taking Nigeria as their private business. Fubara want to make Rivers State great. How can you make a state great and okay, let me say that they will give Rivers State like the allocation we have, maybe let me say like 10 naira. We want to take 5 naira. And after taking 5 naira, you will leave this guy with 3 naira, and the rest of the 2 naira will be divided in other people. Where will he steal money to make these things work? How can he build road? How can he build the nation? You all are shocked that he came out 2 days ago and he addressed the Rivers people with Igbo, right? You guys are shocked. We know. Rivers State is Igbo land. Delta State is Igbo land. Cross River is Igbo land. Yes. Yes. These are all Igbo land. You know? When what I don't understand is these Fulani people, why do they think that they will dance this their dance for long? There is a way that you will dance and find out that the people you are dancing are not more following your dance, and you stop and you leave the stage. A wise dancer leaves the stage before they disgrace him. But I'm seeing that the Fulanis don't want to leave this game. They want to be disgraced. We are here for them. We will disgrace them. All these impunities that is coming up in Nigeria, we're going to debunk them all. People like Oba of Benin, people who, they don't do anything. They are not of any good in the nation. But they are there collecting huge sum of amount. People like all these Igbes people like Honest and Igbo, that they are working with Tinubu. People like Tinubu who cannot treat themselves in Nigeria and they will fly to France when they are sick. These are the things we are saying no to. If you know that Nigeria is working for you, you stay in Nigeria, you treat yourself in Nigeria, you do everything in Nigeria. Don't go to France when you are sick. These are the things we want to debunk. I don't have any personal hatred to anybody, no. I just want to have a working, function country. That is why I'm telling you guys that Nigeria is not working and can never work. So if we can start today and start to tell them no is no, and don't forget, it's people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho, that make people like Peter Obi to bubble out, to come out and start to fight for good governance. It's what make people like Alex Oti of Abia State came out and said, let them change things. Yes, it's because they have understand that Nigeria cannot move on like that. Divide and rule has never helped any nation. It has never helped any nation actually. So it's high time we come together and remain Pan-Africanist and understand that our enemies are the West. We will have to join together to fight them. It's not to fight ourselves. Fighting ourselves is irrelevant. It's stupidness. So guys, let's come together and work for a working Africa. That's the only thing I have to say. Thank you.